So this is where the genius of Bill Belichick began, right here, the U.S. Naval Academy, Annapolis, Maryland. 40 minutes from where Belichick and the Patriots will play for the first time in 6 years, by the way, in Baltimore on Sunday night against the Ravens on NBC. And this continues to be a special place for the Belichick family. Bill and his late dad, Steve, their football library is housed in the third floor of the football offices in what is called the Belichick Collection, just a few long spirals from here. You know, it's amazing to look at all of the books in the Belichick Collection because they go back over 100 years. And it's interesting to see on the same shelf as you'll see a Red Grange book right near a Steve Belichick scouting book. Then you look on the next shelf and there are books by Skip Bayless about the Dallas Cowboys. So it is a wide-ranging, all football, all the time collection of books that I believe was so important to Bill Belichick and his dad, Steve. This entire collection, they wanted it housed somewhere where it would be special. And I can tell, having been at the Naval Academy now, they treat it in a very special manner. So here's one thing that really struck me about the football collection, and I had seen this one time before, but what struck me is how much history there is in this room. And it's because Belichick reveres history. If he's going to have a football library, part of it is going to be from ancient times. It goes all the way up through very modern times, you know, when pride still mattered about Vince Lombardi. And so that's the one thing that mirrors Belichick, the football coach. He's going to learn something from every aspect of football history, just like when he studies football, he's going to bring things in from all eras of football. So it's in that room that houses the Belichick collection that I met Navy coach Ken Niumatalolo. And he still talks about a phone call he had with Bill Belichick at the end of last season that he said gave him significant inspiration for 2019.
Well, I have a pretty good relationship with Coach Belichick. A big part of it is because of the Naval Academy. He loves this school so much. After our season last year, we struggled, and so I was like, you know what? I try not to bother him too much, but I'm gonna try to call Coach, see if there's any advice. And he was driving home, and I don't know how long, I can't even remember how long the conversation was, maybe 15, 20 minutes. I couldn't take notes fast enough, you know what I mean? And we were kind of laughing because I shared the story with some of our coaches as like, you're taking notes from Picasso, you know what I mean? It's just like his knowledge and depth of things are just, it made me realize I don't know anything about football. My knowledge of football is at a very low level, just listening to all the detail.
Why is Annapolis and the Belichick family so important to the Naval Academy?
Well, I think Annapolis and the Naval Academy is so important to both the Belichicks, and the Belichicks are important to Annapolis and the Naval Academy because I think both of them symbolize each other. I mean, if you're involved in sports and people talk about Annapolis or the Naval Academy or pro football, people know that Coach Belichick came from here. And anybody that knows Coach Belichick knows that a lot of his early years in football, who he is as a coach, is a big part of his dad and all the things that he learned from his dad and a lot of things that he does now he's taken from the Naval Academy. Coach Bill Belichick obviously is the greatest coach that's ever coached, but his dad had a profound impact on our country, just military-wise, leader-wise, over the years. I mean, he was here for so long, so you think of all the guys that he trained or had, was a mentor for, or he influenced. Unbelievable.
One other thing about the way Belichick grew up, Steve Belichick, when he was a young boy, 8, 9 years old, used to take him into team meetings. And he used to tell him, hey, listen, I don't want you to say anything, you just sit there and you just listen. And that's what he did. He was able to watch the team learn about the next opponent. That was Steve Belichick's specialty. And then many days, Bill Belichick would be out at practice. When he was a young boy, he used to catch passes from future Heisman Trophy winner and Pro Football Hall of Famer Roger Staubach. So If you want to know where the birth of the football brain of Bill Belichick happened, it's right here at the U.S. Naval Academy.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.